This whole video, I'm going to be talking about Metallica because I just made a video where I was talking about them briefly, and it made my nerd brain go crazy, and I want to talk more about them. So here we are. We're going to talk in depth about them. So growing up, my favorite Metallica songs were probably, I think everybody's, Enter Sandman, one I liked, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Seek and Destroy, Fade to Black. Like those five is what I listen to the most, I think, just because what my dad listened to the most. But as I've gotten older, I go in and out, on what's my favorite. Like a couple years ago, my absolute favorite was Nothing Else Matters. I just listened to that on repeat. Then for a while there was Fuel and Hit the Lights. Then Damage Incorporated. Right now I'm rocking real hard. With Creeping Death and Leper Messiah. Atlas Rise was even in there for a little second, and I ain't gonna lie, that was in there for a second. Disposable Heroes for like a week was in there. But right now we're rocking with Creeping Death. I think at the 3:30-minute mark, Kurt Hammett does one of the most spectacular things any human being has ever done on a guitar, ever. He just chokes right up on it. And just fucking, oh my God. And then Lars takes over. I wish I could play Metallica, but this video would get copyrighted. So I can't. But senior year, Wherever I May Roam and Master of Puppets were up there. And I don't know why you go in these kind of waves where I get one or two or three songs where I'll just keep listening on repeat. I mean, I listen to them all on repeat, but there's ones that I specifically like. More specifically, when I'm driving to like the gym, there's two or three that I must listen to like right away, And a senior year is probably Master of Puppets and Wherever I May Roam. I was saying in the last video, the physical and bodily reaction I get listening to Metallica is one of my favorite things on planet Earth. I don't even know how to explain it. And I don't know if, people that have experienced this before understand it. And obviously there's groups that will grant that feeling to people. Not everybody gets it from Metallica, and not only Metallica gives it to people. But when I listen to it, it just stimulates something so magnificent in my brain that it is almost a possession. It's like fucking, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like this fucking spiritual awakening when it comes on. And I swear sometimes I could feel it. A funny story is a couple weeks ago at work, the radio was off. It was off. I was on the phone with my dad. We're at work, me and Riley. And I hang up the phone and I'm like, good tune. Turn the radio up. And Wherever I May Roam was starting. And Riley just looks over at me. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, I didn't even hear it. And I'm like, I don't think I heard it. I think the radio was off. I think I just fucking knew that it was coming on or something. I could talk about this literally forever, if we want to keep going. The first concert I went to had terrible seats. Not going to lie. Had terrible seats. My dad waited too long. Whatever. I was a young buck. I was just excited to be there. It was my first concert ever, and it was Metallica. I'm ready to fucking tear up. It was when they were on the Hardwired to Self-Destruct tour. So that was awesome. But I was literally, it was in the Buffalo Sabres where they play, KeyBank Center, I think it's called. And my back was to the wall. I was that far. I was the farthest seat away from the stage. And then when they came to where the Bills play, which I don't know what it's even called now. I think the Highmark. I still remember the Ralph. But that's also what my parents or my dad calls it. But I digress. Moving forward. That concert was wow, this is pretty sick. I was closer. I was still 300s, but instead of the farthest seats in 300s, I was in the closest seat in the 300s. And I'm like, this was fucking badass. It was outside, there's no dome on the stadium. I'm like, that was fucking sweet. But the last one, I walked out of the what year was that? 2021? 2022? I forget. 2022 or something like that. Where the Bills play. When I left I go, I don't give a fuck how much it is. I go, I'm going to drop a pretty penny if they come even close to New York State. And then, a couple years later, they announced they're coming to Syracuse, and boy, was I excited. I tried to, make plans with my sister. She was going to be out of town. I just really didn't have anybody to go with, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go by myself. I literally don't care. I'm going to spend $300, $400, $500, whatever it is, to get fucking on the floor, and I'm going to go by myself. Okay? I'll take the drive out and just drive home afterwards. And it was like a Sunday night or a Monday night. I was this close to buying a ticket. And I was like, I'll wait till tomorrow or something. I'm going to see if I can get anybody. The next day, my buddy, dude, you want to go to Metallica? Duh. Yes. Let's fucking go. And that concert was life-changing. It also helps that we saw Pantera as well, because I really enjoyed Pantera. But that concert was nuts. Popping a clip. That's me mosh pitting. That was pretty fucking sweet. Not a big mosh pitter guy, gonna be honest with you, but I was like, if Metallica's playing, I gotta fucking mosh pit. And let me tell you, they hit every song that I wanted them to hit, except they didn't hit Fade to Black, which sucks, but I was like, there's no way they play Fuel, because I'm like, I don't think they've played a Fuel at a concert that I've been to, or Hit the Lights, and they played both of them, and I was like, bro. They played Nothing Else Matters, which, I mean, is a pretty popular song, so you'd assume that. But when they started with Creeping Death, they started with that. They go from, like, the good, the bad, the ugly. They go, na, 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 da, da, na, 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 da, da. I'm like, bro, and the fucking lights were going nuts. I was immediately possessed again. So this is your sign. If you don't listen to Metallica, I highly suggest listening to Metallica, because unbiasedly, I think they're the greatest musicians ever walked the planet Earth. Obviously, I'm not going to claim that statement, because that's a pretty fiery statement to make, but I believe in my heart that they're super fucking good. So if you take anything from this video, if you're ever feeling down, upset, you're feeling like, man, life's not working out. I don't feel so happy. Oh, man, I'm being lazy right now. Should I really go to the gym? Should I really do this? Should I do that? Put on Creeping Death. Put on Leper Messiah. Put on go generic. Go Master of Puppets. Put any Metallica song on. Don't put like a slow one on. Don't put like Nothing Else Matters, because you might want to cry. But you put one of them fucking hard, just thrashing Whiplash. You put Whiplash on, there's not a chance in fucking hell that your blood does not a little bit raise. Your adrenaline doesn't spike a teensy bit. If it doesn't, there's medically something wrong. That video just made me so happy to sit here and talk about Metallica, and I'm probably going to think about them for the rest of the evening, or until my girlfriend gets here, and then we're going to, she's going to listen to me ramble on about them, about, these crazy stories and such. About, did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know this? But she does know, and she is fully aware, because I've told her only 463,000 fucking times. So that's going to be a wrap. You guys know the drill. I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace. Shout out Metallica.